Okay, Shred Daily here. This is going to be a 2-round Spore spawn kill tutorial using only missiles. I'm going to execute the 2-round first, hopefully, and then kind of go through what I'm doing to execute that, because I don't think there's any resources out there to show you how to do this. So this isn't necessarily the absolute fastest. I'm sure you can shave some frames out of this from this fight. This is going to be how I do it. To make it as consistent as possible. Okay, 42-second room is pretty good. So this learning this is particularly important for two categories: Spore Spawn RTA and Nintendo Power Percent, both of which you are going to come in here with only one missile pack. If you don't in Spore Spawn RTA, you're costing yourself well over 20 seconds to go get the supers. So yeah, let's go over what Spore Spawn does. So when he opens is set every time. There is no RNG in it. The only RNG in this fight is the spores themselves. So let's go over Spore Spawn's when he opens. He is going to open, he's going to come down. You want to farm these guys if you don't have enough missiles, which you won't with Spore Spawn RTA. Boom, swoops right there. We're going to call that a swoop. That's how I kind of reference things. There's 2 swoops. He's going to open after his 3rd swoop. Right up here. So, problem is that some of these spores might be in your way. So you might be inclined to think, oh, after his 3rd swoop, I want to jump up and shoot him as quickly as possible. That probably should be done if you're going for a world record Spore Spawn RTA time. But more than likely, you want to farm out some of these guys on top of him and make sure they're out of your way before you do that. Oops, no, I know. Okay, so now you're going to know when he opens, and then you want to clear out the spores. Now the pattern of how to get in 4 missiles. You need to get him with 10 missiles, and the easiest way to do that is 4 missiles in the first round. Now, spamming him or Dopplering him doesn't exactly work to get 4 missiles in consistently. How I found it, and how I see a lot of people who've done 2-round Spore Spawn RTA attempts have done it, is a pattern. It's a tut-tut, tut-tut. So on the way up 2, on the way down 2. Tut-tut, tut-tut. Tut-tut, tut-tut. Just like that. So we'll wait till he opens. It's the 2nd round. Here's his 3rd. Tut-tut, tut-tut. Now that would have been it had I not had a spore get in my way. So if you notice, his health went only to 660 there. I would have been all 4 shots, but there was a spore in my way. So I'm going to make a save state. There's 1 swoop. Right after the 3rd swoop, so I can show you the shot pattern. 2nd swoop. 3rd swoop. And I missed the first. That was it. Tut, 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 tut. It was a little too slow if you notice I bonked at the end. That was it. Tut, 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 tut. So practicing this a lot is probably something you're going to have to do. Unfortunately, I made a save state with those spores right in the way. So there's going to be times where there's nothing in your way and you can shoot him right as he opens. But then there's going to be times where, like this, where the spores are in your way. And there's going to be times where Spore Spawn eats your missiles for some reason. That was it. Okay. So, then you come down here and try to farm or whatever, and I'll go over the farming techniques for Spore Spawn RTA. And then he's going to swoop at you twice. So right now I'm down here farming, and he comes over, he swoops at me once. Then he's going to swoop at me twice. I'll call that twice. And this is very important. He's going to open up right after that 2nd time, right up there. So this is a 2nd swoop. There. That's what you want to keep an eye on, because for this round you need to get 6 missiles in, and you can't get 6 missiles in all at once. You have to do it in 2 rounds, so your 2nd round has 2 parts. How does it work? All right, 2nd swoop. 2nd swoop. Right as he gets to there, he's about to wave his way back up. You jump up in the air, and you need to get in 3 missiles. Tut, 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 just like you would do Dopplering Phantom. So I like to go all the way to the top, forward, 1, 2, 3. Jump, 1, 2, 3. Now, that time I was too late, and if he keeps going like this, you're basically screwed. But 1, 2, 3, just like that. He's still open. I can get more missiles into him. So you're going to time it right down there. 1, 2, 3. Of course, I'm botching this. There's 3. And then get another 3, same pattern. So the good thing is those patterns are the same. Tut, 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 tut. Same patterns. And I like to do them on the way down. That way if you're a little slow with that last one, you still get it. Now some people, I know an Overfiend VIPs, he comes over here and I think he might even get 4 missiles in, but I don't know how to do that. So anyway, that's it. That's all it takes to get a 2-round Spore spawn. I'm gonna go from the beginning again and try to say a few more things. So you might be asking yourself, why would I want to learn this? Well, let's do this here. Nintendo Power Percent, the reason why I ran that is because it's a great D-Rust category. If you don't want to run against your any percent time, you don't want to run against your 100% time, Nintendo Power Percent is a great category. There's a lot of cool movement in it. There's a lot of mid-game practice, and the late game's a lot of fun, but you got to deal with Spore Spawn without supers. And then, why run Spore Spawn RTA? Well, let's save right about after his 3rd swoop. I'm gonna save. Pop, just like that, down to 560. Why would you want to run Spore Spawn RTA? Well, 1, it helps with your early game, 1 swoop. 2, it helps with clutching out the late game, because this isn't by any means an easy kill. But it's doable. By no means an easy kill, but it's doable. So those 2 categories I like to run, and yeah, you got to learn how to do this, and hopefully this has been helpful, because I don't think there's really any tutorials out there for it. So I'll go through it one more time, and then I'll wish you some GGs. Oh no, of course not. I need to teach you what to do in actual Spore Spawn RTA, which is missile management. So if you come in here with 5 missiles, you want to get rid of that missile. Most of the time you're coming with 0, and you need to farm up. But let's actually do that. Actually, most of the time, at least how I practice, I was coming in here with 1 missile. So what I would do is come to the door, bad door transition, and I would actually use a missile to farm, because you want to get to 4. Alright, perfect. Because now, these guys will still drop missiles, but you have 4 missiles, which is enough to do your first round. So it's 2 swoops, 3 swoops, botched it, reset, got it that time. Down to 560, 4 shots, So now I got to get to 4 missiles again, 1 swoop. And now I just got to pray that another thing drops. 2, nope. So in Spore Spawn RTA, that's pretty much a reset. It sucks, but I guess I could come over here and try to, no, botched it. So that's the unfortunate thing. So you got to pray for drops. There's a lot more RNG involved in Spore Spawn RTA than I originally thought. There's 1 swoop, so now you just got to pray that he's going to drop you 1, because you only got 4, but you got to use 6. There we go. This should work. That's it. So that's all. I think I'm going to call it a tutorial there. Good luck with your Spore Spawn RTA adventures or Nintendo Power Percent adventures. Hopefully you get the Moonfall at the end to help you save you another 3 seconds. Cheers. Shred Daily.